I've been really on my own when I think about it. Yeah, my house is not a home when I think about it. I've been feeling so alone when I think about it. Yeah, nobody really got me when I think about it. I'm really on my own when I think about it.
We back with some more South Park. We got top 10 best insults on South Park. Let's jump up in it.
You just used Man Bear Pig as a way to get attention for yourself because you're a loser!
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best insults on South Park.
Look, man, it doesn't matter what people think, okay? You know, Abraham Lincoln was super ugly too, but look what he accomplished.
For this list, we'll be
Jesus.
looking at the best jabs and digs made on the animated sitcom series South Park. Which insult was your favorite? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Number 10. Karen. Since starting Tegrity Farms, it's evident that Randy has become selfish and somewhat of a diva. It's also become clear that other characters on South Park are seeing this too, so much so that they begin to call him Karen.
Stan, where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Karen.
You better knock that off.
my
I don't want you
goodness.
playing with Tolkien.
Karen, just come back inside.
Oh no, even your wife is calling you that? And why you got that K on your jacket? Yeah, no. No.
A nickname and meme that refers to self-entitled, overly dramatic women, it perfectly encapsulates Randy's behavior over the past few seasons. Naturally, he doesn't take too kindly to the insult, and it only leads him to act even more like a Karen.
So now somebody is a Karen just because they want to be treated with some respect? I deserve to not have people walk all over me, okay? I have the right to call the cops when things happen.
That's fine, Karen.
It even escalates to a point to which he has the ability to go full nuclear Karen.
I want to speak to your manager!
Number 9. Oh yeah, you don't have a dad.
Oh,
For a
man.
time, it was never revealed who Eric Cartman's father was.
God damn it! Do I have a dad?
There was even a whole storyline about it, but even in its conclusion, an answer was never provided.
Ah, forget it!
Although we'd eventually learn who his true father was in season 14, prior to that, he remained an enigma. Naturally, this made him the target of several jokes and insults, including here as the boys are driven to Scouts.
Was your dad in Scouts, Cartman? Oh yeah, you don't have a dad. That's not funny! Jesus Christ!
It's a savage and very well-timed dig by Stan. We can't believe we're saying this, but for once we actually feel bad for Cartman here. Number 8. Randy's reaction to Stan's band. In the episode Christian Rock Hard, the boys have formed a band and are playing music together. It's clear the boys' music needs some work. Randy comes down to see if Stan's okay, and when Stan tells him that he's just rehearsing, Randy replies,
Oh, I thought a group of Vietnamese people were having their intestines pulled out through their mouths.
"We couldn't think of a more brutal way to tell Stan and his friends that their music isn't great." You'd expect them to
Wow.
aim towards improving their music after a comment like that, but in true South Park fashion, they go on a completely different path.
Freeze, FBI! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! Hands! Let me see those hands!
Number 7. I wish Jaden Smith was my son. In season 17, the parents in South Park have become obsessed with watching sexually explicit true crime shows. Fearing that they might reenact what they view on these programs, the children take measures to ensure that their parents can no longer watch them anymore. When Randy can no longer access a channel, he confronts his son and pleads that he allow him access.
What the hell?
When Stan chooses to ignore his father, the latter hits him with a hilarious insult.
I wish Jaden Smith was my son!
It's not nearly as harsh as some of the other ones on our list, but we just love the specificity and randomness of it, and we can't help but crack a smile.
He does movies and he can sing and he's totally cool to his parents.
Well, then maybe you should go live with Jaden Smith, Dad.
I wish I could!
Number 6.
Which I could.
Cartman versus Nanny Stella. Cartman's behavior is out of control. At one point, his mother enlisted the help of a nanny to get him in line.
Hello,
I'm Nanny Stella.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Please come in.
As one would expect, it didn't go over too well. Already having difficulty keeping him in timeout, the nanny decides to take a more sympathetic approach in an attempt to connect to him more. However, this only leads Cartman to verbally berate her and brutally hypothesize as to why she has no children.
You're sterile, is that it? No, that's too convenient of an excuse. The truth is, nobody ever wanted to have babies with you. Isn't that it?
Wow!
Always the mom's maid, never the mom? Must be hard on you.
He is merciless, and this ultimately leads to the nanny quitting.
That's it! I'm not doing this!
Oh, but we really need some help.
Find yourself another nanny!
We
need
can
a
only
therapist.
imagine and wonder what he said to the next nanny, who went on to be admitted to a psychiatric hospital just 3 days after seeing him. Number 5. Kyle's mom's a big fat... After watching the new Terrence and Phillip movie, the boys begin to swear a lot more. The parents of South Park are not happy about this, so Kyle's mom, Sheila, forms a group and gets a court order for the arrest of the Canadian duo.
Mothers Against Canada is placing you under citizen's arrest.
So to
says
express
kill
how he
Canada.
feels about her, Cartman naturally decides to break into song and dance.
Don't say it, Cartman. Well, don't do it, Cartman. Well, I'm warning you.
The song is brash and as straightforward as it gets. Leave it to Cartman to insult her in the most outrageous and expressive way possible. Too bad she's standing right behind him near the end of his tune. Number 4. Tom Cruise.
I'm a failure in the eyes of the prophet. Ah!
Hey!
So, although the characters are saying the words, we know that the people truly throwing the insults are the writers. Arguably the most targeted celebrity on South Park is actor Tom Cruise.
Tom, don't you think this has gone on long enough? It's time for you to come out of the closet.
I'm not in the closet.
This includes what his wife says to him, as well as showing him in a packing factory. And just when he believes he can't get made fun of anymore, Stan remarks that there's semen on him. What makes the insults so memorable is the fact that they are shown to us in a literal sense.
Hey, look, Tom Cruise has semen on his back.
What did you say?
It's about as blatant as
Bro.
it gets. Number 3. Just about everything Cartman says to Mr. Nelson. David Nelson, a person with dwarfism, is brought to South Park Elementary to speak to the children and educate them about sensitivity.
Good morning, students. How are we all feeling today?
Cartman cannot contain his laughter at the
He
mere
over there
sight of the man
dying.
and wastes no time
Bro.
ridiculing him. Anytime he tries to mention that Cartman is not getting to him, it gives Cartman more fuel, who then throws another insult or comeback that pokes fun at Mr. Nelson's condition.
You see? No matter what you say, I'm still standing. Barely! No matter how you act, I can rise above it. Rise above it! Get it?
It results in Mr. Nelson losing all patience and resorting to physical force. But Cartman still has the last laugh, literally.
There. Now you all see that I am not limited by my size.
Number 2. How would you like to... To say that Cartman and his classmates are hyped after seeing the Terrence and Phillip movie in South Park Longer, Bigger, and Uncut is an understatement. As previously mentioned, they begin to take their swearing to a whole new level. After trading barbs with Kyle, which included usage of the F word on multiple occasions, their teacher Garrison has had enough, which prompts Cartman to say a now iconic insult.
How would you like to suck my
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my Mr. Garrison?
His always stellar line delivery, along with the usage of a megaphone, makes this one of his most memorable quotes yet. In some ways, it almost serves as a premonition, as Cartman has since repeated variations of the catchphrase and shown a bizarre fixation with testes on multiple occasions. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Sarah Jessica Parker. Now this one is just cruel.
Well, obviously, I just think it's wrong to make fun of anybody's physical appearance. My wife is a beautiful woman, and I know that most people agree with me.
Some sand in your V? Kyle was clearly irritated by this one.
Jeez, you're a little irritable, Kyle. What's the matter? You got some sand in your vagina? No, I don't have sand in my vagina.
Gingivitis. Cartman's dislike for those with orange hair and freckles knows no bounds.
Ginger kids are born with a disease which causes very light skin, red hair, and freckles.
Ah, nasty, yuck!
This disease is called gingivitis, and it occurs because ginger kids have no souls.
Kyle insults his mom. He went to great lengths here to keep peace in the Middle East.
You're a fat skank, Mom.
Cow! Oh my gosh, what did you just say?
Shelly's iconic catchphrase. Just Shelly being Shelly.
Shut up, turds!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Screw you guys, I'm going home. It's arguably Cartman's most iconic catchphrase. Anytime he's either had enough with his friends or wants no part in something, he just yells this out loud for the whole world to hear and goes on his merry way.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Facts.
Sometimes, Cartman is so over a situation, he doesn't even bother to actually say the words and just sort of mutters them.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys.
He doesn't say it nearly as often as he did in earlier seasons, but whenever he does utter those 6 words, or some variation of it, fans know that they're seeing vintage Cartman.
Screw you, Sam. I'm going home.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out.
Bruh, I love South Park, man. I enjoy seeing these. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.